All right, if you just joined us, it is still Journalist Hangout. I'm still hanging out with Olayinka Oyebile and also BKO, Babajide Kolade Otitoju. Now let's the conversation continue. It appears the dark cloud hanging over the tenure of Abdullahi Ganduje as the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress APC is gradually fading away. Justice Ian Eko of the Federal High Court, sitting in Abuja, has dismissed the suit seeking his removal as the APC national chairman. Justice Eko struck out the suit filed by the North Central APC Forum on the grounds that the claimant does not have the required local standing to institute it. He further held that based on the contentions of the third defendant, the onus rests on the claimants to present a certificate of registration from the Corporate Affairs Commission and that there was no cause of action against the defendants since the plaintiff has no power under any known law to institute any case in any Nigerian court. All right, BKO, the news broke out that the court has dismissed the suit seeking Ganduje's sack as the APC national chairman. But tell us, what was the basis to which the court dismissed this case?
Well, largely on technical grounds.
Okay.
Which group have they used to institute this this matter?
Okay.
Which group? They called themselves the North Central APC Forum. And the judge said this is not a registered body, not registered anywhere. So I also believe that when you are going before a court, you must anticipate certain things. If they had registered this group and they presented the certificate of registration
to the court,
the court would not have been able to dismiss it in the way that it has done.
Okay.
I'm not saying that they could have still succeeded. There would have been other grounds.
Yeah.
Because courts are not going to meddle in the affairs of political parties, at least not in the way that these people wanted it to. What they wanted to see was a situation in which the court would say, oh, the man who was removed, Abdullahi Adamu,
yes,
is from the North Central.
And also
is from Kefi in Nasarawa State. And for that reason, a Kano man from Dakentofa shouldn't have come to supplant him.
Okay.
That's their own. You see, some people within the North Central have been arguing that, look, this is our chance to be, why should they do this?
Okay.
They've forgotten that a party would most times decide who is best to lead them at a particular time.
Okay.
And this matter, the way it happened, that the former chairman had to leave, it wasn't something that anybody planned. And then when they had to leave, they brought Ganduje with his experience. He had run one of the two biggest states in our country and the most politically virile state in our country, the state that the citizens have the greatest political education and enlightenment.
Okay.
That's Kano. No state comes close to Kano when it comes to political education, political awareness. The people are aware of their rights to vote. And they come in tremendous number. And it is not like, oh, they simply go and write. No. I covered elections in Kano. I worked in Kano for 7 years.
Numbers are legit.
You know some of the communities.
Yeah.
I remember an old colleague of mine, Ike Okonta.
Yeah.
We went to Tofa community together to do some interviews. When he saw the population of people, he said, look and see how crowded this whole area is. I said, that's Kano for you.
Yeah.
And people coming out of a single house. The numbers are usually unbelievable. So the houses are closely knit together and so many people. And they say, come on, what's going on? Have you been to Brinning, Kano, the city of Kano, the heart of Kano?
Yeah.
You see population. Whether it's Gwale, whether it's anywhere in the city, you see, you know that, yes, there are people in this place, and they don't just have the population, they know that they have to use their votes.
Yeah.
It is in Kano that the winner of a senatorial election will have more votes than governors in most of the states in Africa.
Yes.
Consistently, a winner of a senatorial election will bank 400,000 votes. 400,000.
The level of sophistication in political understanding.
As big as Lagos is, Lagos has the highest number of registered voters in our country. Sanwo-Olu was able to win with about 700,000 votes.
Okay.
And a senatorial candidate in Kano banked more than 400,000 votes.
That's one senatorial district. Not even the whole state.
And consistently, that Kano Central, go and check the last few elections, see the kind of votes coming from there. And Ganduje was governor in that state. He was deputy governor in that state. So no one can say that. Yes, no one can say that he doesn't have what it takes.
Yeah.
He has a doctorate, and it's not honorary doctorate.
Yeah.
His wife also has a doctorate. 3 of his kids have doctorate. So he comes from a family that you could say in many ways prepared.
But they also said gross violation of the constitution of the party.
How?
Those were one of the...
You see, when you are going before a court, you will cite reasons for going to court now. How?
Have they been able to prove it?
They have to prove it. In fact, we don't even need to go deep into all of that.
Yes.
Once you do not have locus,
okay,
whatever you say,
it's
amounts to talking to a wall. You know what it means? You go to a wall. That's impotent talking. You just face a wall and you are talking. You are talking to yourself. So if you don't have locus, there is no basis upon which you can institute a case. So that means your case is on rickety legs. Oh, the court proved that. Okay. Look, you don't even have this name by which you instituted this.
It's not registered.
You are not registered. So you cannot even, you can't bring up this matter.
All right. With this judgment, does it put to bed the threat?
Well,
to remove the APC chair.
All this while, I'm not sure it is even a threat in any way. Before you remove the chairman of a political party, he must have lost relevance in his home state. He must have lost relevance among his party chieftain. He must have lost relevance with the president, who is the leader of the party. And all these are not happened. So
37 state APC chairman, they gave him vote of confidence.
So if they want to remove him now, they should go to neck of the party.
Exactly.
Or the convention.
That is where the
convention of the party is the strongest.
Is the strongest. Exactly. That's where they can succeed. All this one. In fact, I think the court should even have fined them for wasting his precious time.
And the court said they did not explore other means.
Okay.
Within the internal mechanism of the
party.
To try and achieve their aim. So maybe they will appeal.
Okay.
Good luck to them.
All right, good luck to them. But let's move straight to our other conversation. The war against drug trafficking received another boost when the Federal Operations Unit, Zone A of the Nigerian Customs Service, handed over 6,488 kilograms of cannabis sativa valued at 519 million naira and 4 suspects to the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA. Now, this followed the directive of the Comptroller General of Customs, Bashir Adewale Adeni. The Comptroller of the Federal Operations Unit, Zone A, Kola Oladeji, called for more collaboration with various authorities to remove the illicit substances from the system. Now, BKO, the Nigerian Customs Service, yet again showing capacity in the fight against drugs, isn't it?
Yes, I'm really, really happy with the leadership of the customs, every day there's something positive to report.
True.
And look, smugglers are having it rough. Whether it is smuggling of PMS or cannabis sativa, because of all those drugs, those illicit drugs, cannabis sativa is native to us.
Yeah, exactly.
We grow it here. Igbo, Kukuye, we. It has all kinds of names. Outside people will call it Ganye. It is our own home-generated illicit drug.
Yeah, some states are really good.
Ondo State, for example.
Yeah, at one time wanted to.
So, they grow it in commercial quantities in those places. Customs, they are doing a good job. And I'm seeing partnership with the NDLEA.
Yeah.
Because
that's one of
it's not the NDLEA at the ports, for example, port of entry.
Okay.
Customs, we have the security agencies are there generally, but the customs take the lead in determining whether unwanted substances or contraband products are going to come in. So it's their job. They take the lead, just the same way that the police take the lead in the protection of
internal
security, within the borders of our country.
Okay.
So look at what the NDLEA spokesperson said 14.9 billion opioids was intercepted. He said 25 million pills of tapentadol is an opioid 3 times stronger than tramadol.
Wow.
Anything that is 3 times stronger than tramadol is best to run away from.
Exactly.
It's killing.
Because this tramadol, the Indians, a lot of the drugs that come into our country, including the bad ones,
Yes.
are coming all the way from India. Just as they are also the people who supply us
Of our pharmaceuticals.
yes, the best of them. Tramadol, for example, Indians will bring 200, even the 50 ml of tramadol is bad enough, but they produce 200 and send to our country. 200.
Is Nigeria just
imagine.
a transit point?
No, there is a big
There's a big market.
Big market.
See, there was a trailer load of tramadol that was heading to Sambisa Forest. They wanted to go and give Boko Haram, that was intercepted. I still remember. Trailer load of tramadol. That's why those boys, they will have killed people before even thinking of the consequences.
Because they're under the
You
influence.
see a lot of the porters in our markets, these people who carry loads.
Yes. That's what they use.
They take tramadol. The things that they carry, an ordinary man cannot even contemplate it. So, but they are destroying their lives. All kinds of drugs that should not come in. Drugs that if a woman ingests, she will never get pregnant in her life.
Wow.
Like those date drugs, they give a woman, she will not, her memory will be blank.
Yeah.
She will not remember anything again. So to the point that she cannot report you. It is when you remember what transpired.
That's when you report.
She will not, the drug will blank out her memory. You won't recall anything. But it also
would have destroyed something,
our body. So they said 350,000 bottles of codeine-based syrup were also recovered. When you go to the north, Kano and other cities of the north, there is so much consumption of codeine. I asked someone, I said, why is it that these people take syrups, what's it called? Benylin, codeine and all that, cough syrup. He said, you people can take beer in the open.
So
we
that's
can't
the
take beer in
replacement.
the open.
But they can
this is
take-
our own
but they
drug. It
can
makes
take-
us high. You take beer to make you high. He wants to
Also
be
remain
high. But culturally,
They can't.
He
take-
can't.
you cannot drink
Yeah.
beer. And the religion also forbids it that
Yeah.
they have good, they practice Islamic religion over
Okay.
there. So that is their own alternative. Or you
In
see
fact-
Dunlop solution. There's not sniffing Dunlop
Yeah.
solution. It is not common here. But
In fact, some of the teas and coffees that you see them hawk is the same thing.
Let's
too.
look at solution.
Yeah.
Whistleblowing. Can we use whistleblowing or maybe tougher punishments?
Well, whistleblowing, tougher punishment, most of these things has to do also with self-discipline.
Self-discipline.
People must make their choice that, look, this is what I want to be. This is what I cannot take this. So, because when you say, when you talk about stiffer punishment, it won't solve the problem. Because, okay, now, the issue of when people are caught armed robbery, they kill them. Did this stop armed robbery? No. The issue is, just as I said earlier on, individuals must make their choice. What do I want to use my life for? What do I want to achieve? Because for people to consume drugs, for what? To what end? Now you take drug, it makes you useless. That is why today you find out that if you go to our hospitals,
Okay.
the issue of internal damage of organs, kidney failure, lung disease, and so many diseases that we never heard of before are common now. Because people take dangerous substances.
So basically, the solution
Yes.
is self-discipline.
Self-discipline. And that is the only thing.
even if we say, okay, death penalty,
Oh,
which is the
ultimate.
was, yes, it was our governors, would they sign?
No.
Yes, that's another.
That's just another.
when the church-
That's another matter.
They will not muster the courage to sign.
How many governors have signed a death warrant?
The last
only Oshomole.
Oshomole in
Yeah,
2016. That was the last time. So these days, I don't know.
Anyway, gentlemen,
Maybe we
let's-
should just revert to life imprisonment the way the South Africans do.
Okay.
If you take
no
a
matter
life,
the offense.
Yeah.
you take a life is life imprisonment, and I think it's punitive enough because people will do everything to ensure that they don't get caught.
Sure. All right, let's go